check, microphone check. We are just going live here, folks. CR Sportsbar in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, of course. Mark Weaver in the booth. I'll be joined by Mr. Jerry Johnson, who you see on the screen there, swatting at flies. Tonight we have a doubleheader, Scotch doubles, BCA rules, race to 9. This is the quote-unquote lower bracket of the two Fargo rate totals. The upper bracket is waiting for one more team to commit, and then that bracket will be full as well. So, but we are live. It's Mark Weaver in the booth. It's been a few weeks. Things have been busy on the tournament scene. We've had M8 IBA pool has had their Canterbury tournaments. We're in advanced and Scotch doubles a couple weekends ago, and then of course last weekend was singles and masters, and then the conclusion of the advanced weekend as well. So Bill Sleep Memorial over at Eau Claire Billiards, another big tournament, won by Mr. Gene Albrecht, the man, the myth, the legend, and Father Time himself, maybe some would say. But we're ready to go here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're just getting underway. Race to 9, Dan Schleen and Justin versus Gerson and Sam. Not real familiar with a lot of these people. Gerson I'm familiar with who he is. Sam who he is. Dan Schleen, of course. But Justin's a new face to me. But live, race to 9, BCA rules. Hope everyone's having a good night. It is snowing like a blizzard out there, so what a good night to watch the stream. Oh man, was it beautiful out there today. Tomorrow's even gonna be better, so put the plans off for the night outside to tomorrow. It's gonna be like 95 degrees out. Everybody's gonna get sunburned, so you might as well protect yourself, look out for yourself, and stay indoors right now and watch the stream. But again, we're live. Race to 9, Scotch doubles. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button on your app or your browser, please do. Also hit subscribe, and if you get a chance, go over to What Now and Pool, the podcast Facebook page, and hit the like button there too. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to either CR Sportsbar or the podcast. Podcast is not out of CR's, just to let everybody know. It is affiliated separately from here, but we do advertise each other to some degree. So let's see here, making room for Mr. Jerry Johnson. And then we got Billy up here. Billy's taking up a little bit more room than Leslie normally does.
How are we doing here, Mark?
No, not too bad. We are underway though. First break, and that cue ball is going to be safe. Cue ball went in the upper corner. And solids are tied up with that 1-3. I don't think that 3 goes in the side. 4 goes.
So that was Sam who broke.
Yeah, stripes don't really have a really good-looking starting shot. I think the 1-3 does go, don't it?
Oh, yeah, it goes.
Yep.
Looks like it might be wired pretty good.
Kind of looks like that point might get into play, but they have a better view over there than we do here. It looks like he's taking the stripe, ain't it?
It looks like he
He
is.
is shooting the stripe. And I got the 15 on the side. Might have ran that a little bit firmer, maybe to bump that 8 a little bit and separate it with that. Looks like the 5 ball there.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
But 14 and the 9 looks like it's possible as a combination of lower right corner. The 9 goes in the side too, on the right side.
We have another match tonight also after this, Mark. Braylon and Maurice versus Sean Holmes and Ryan Janikowski, one of our sponsors.
Yes.
Nice shot there. You can
There's
take
been
the
a
12 ball right here. That'll open up that 13
There's been
ball.
a lot of trash talking in that second match, I hear already.
Oh, really?
Ryan was over there just talking major smack. I'm starting trouble. He didn't say a thing about it. We're going to roll with it.
Hell yeah.
Those guys all familiar with each other quite well. Looks like the 8 might go on that side still. If he gets kind of where that 14 is, that's an ideal spot. Looks like it's going to move here, though. I would move it. Shoot that
From
12.
here, it looks like it does well.
Yeah, I might have shot that 12 where he was originally, because I think he had a little bit better way to control it coming into the 8 ball.
Yep.
As this shot now, that cue ball, that 8 might go in the side pocket even.
Well, he's just going to want to nudge a little bit, and then he'll open up that if he can get the 14 next
He
time.
might not even run back into the 8. He might run into the 14, yeah. And if he catches that top edge of that 14, watch out. That 8 may go on the side.
Well, now if he hits a 6-2 like Little Joe would do.
Yeah. Oh, let's see, he's got here. Yeah, he's doing the 12. He'll probably run into the 9 ball. Doesn't look like he's going low on the
He's
cue
hitting a
ball
little
at all.
high. He's going to come on underneath them.
Yeah,
just like that.
that doesn't help on moving them. Well, it does go on the side. Yeah, you do have a 9-14 in the side. That 4 is kind of a nice little bumper there. It's taking up half the pocket, though.
Yep.
But it will go off there. 13 goes in the lower left. And if you can just, cue ball's going to have to squeeze by that 5 ball. I don't like that path at all.
He's going to have to hit it thin. Hit the 5 will hold the cue ball.
And then hold the cue ball, yeah. Because I don't like that path really going past that and getting up on the 1. I don't want to shoot that 12 from over where that 1 is. I don't know many people that do, actually. That's a crazy, crazy spot over there. Looks like he's going to shoot this one into there. Oh, look at that cue ball.
That was clever right there.
Very, very creative. Very nice.
Look at this. They don't have a shot.
I think the 5 might.
I don't know if it goes, Mark. I don't think it does. Yeah, but then again, it's a little different view down there. Justin's like, what the hell just happened? I don't have a shot.
Yeah. Man, that is one tall dude, Justin. Holy. He should be posting up and playing some basketball.
He's going to thin this, come down low.
And yep. But you've got a wired combo on the side still.
Well, I think he still has to hit. He has to.
Yeah, he's got to hit the
top
edge
side
of the 9.
9.
I kind of like that, though, because the 5 ball will stop the cue ball. The 14 will go make the 13. The 8 probably will separate up maybe towards the 6.
But that's really all he had.
Yeah, that is really all. Yeah, he was in a tough spot. Yep. Maybe banked. He could have maybe banked the 5 into the 13 and got the cue ball over here. But still, that combo, it looks pretty easy from the left side of the table. Not so much from over here, though.
Well,
like you said, he's going to have to back cut that 9 a little bit.
Sierra's is adding 100 to first tonight and 100 to the tournament tonight.
Nice. Very nice.
I just got back from Las Vegas for the trade show. I see how he had to hit it way higher than that.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Still don't have nothing.
No. I think I'm
6 in the upper right.
I think I'm probably going to separate that 1 ball, though, and try to. I might even just roll into the 1 and maybe play the bank of the upper left corner. But my objective would be to get the cue ball so that he can't see the 14 or the 13. There's not much of a. There is a little window over there. Yeah, he's doing my shot, I think. Take advantage of this and move that ball off that rail over there. I'd probably play the cue ball more than trying to make the 1, actually. You don't need to make this. Yeah, there you go. Good shot. That's smart.
Hey, just wanted to separate them.
Yep, that's smart. But I think he did leave the 13 ball. Yeah, he left the 13. In fact, they can get out here. He can roll the 13. 14 goes in the upper right corner, and you're right on the 9 ball in the lower right corner. He had to roll forward just a hair off that ball on the 1 ball. Yeah, it's almost Gerson's looking like, is it really setting up like this? Yes, it is. I think Dan was trying to get that cue ball just to go to the left a hair. If he takes away that 13, that's a really good shot, but they still got work to do here. They got to try to not get on the rail too much. Like there. Oh, I think the 6 might help him here.
Yeah,
boy,
he can't dig into it. You know what I mean?
It's close, though, ain't it? If he's got to hit that 6 kind of square. He's going to shoot the 9. Yeah, take the 14, roll into the 6, but looks like it'll drift off.
That might get away from him. Yeah.
This way he can draw back at least, maybe get him on the ball. Watch the scratch on the side off the 8. Nope. Play the safe.
He's playing safe, yeah.
Pretty good. So I think 6 go by in the upper left corner.
Boy, I don't know. It's tough to tell from here, but he, if not.
Yeah, I think he can go on the 7, though.
Anyway, I'm jumping off in the booth here, so yeah, if you want to do that, let me know.
That 5 would go now, but before.
Who's just like that now? All right. What's up?
Well, here we go. 4 ball. It's not a real trouble. if I can, I can play this 6. Just a hair. Bump it to the 3.
Oh, got a little long right there. Now Justin's gonna have to shoot that one ball, I believe, up there. Yeah, if he can get behind the 4 over there.
I don't really like shooting. You miss the 3 ball. Get him on the 14.
Oh, that's not a bad play. Look at this. If he can get the cue ball up high enough, I had the 8 height. You might leave a bank. Might leave a bank on the 14, but that was a nice cue ball, Justin. Nice cue ball. Boy, it went good out the BCA for the credit card. Yep. Now they're projecting the credit card to come out in early May. That actual card in people's hands. So, provided something don't go haywire, or they got so many laws and stuff.
Who's hosting that?
I wasn't on, Mark.
Oh, who's hosting that then, Jerry? To
it's a bank
apply for that. Do they apply through your website then,
no,
or something?
They're going to go to the Pool Player Perks app. And once that's out, I'll let everybody know. You sign up. That from the app will take you right to the card to sign up.
Okay.
And then a lot of stuff on the app that'll be for the pool players and stuff. So.
Yep. So, kind of pick your poison here in this one. I like starting out with a 1 myself, bringing the cue ball over to the left rail, kind of where that chalk is, and back out for the 3. You can take the 4. The only real way that you can't run these out in a good order is to miss, because they're really just sitting there for you. 7 be a nice ball to leave for the 8. You don't have to, though. The 3 works really good too. In fact, I might just take the 7, draw back a few inches, get on the 1, and then leave the 3.
Yeah, I'd probably shoot
any way you want.
I'd shoot the 1-3, 1-3-7. There's so many ways when they're like this, you know what I mean?
Yep. I see. I like the one where you thin the 3 a little bit, going to the rail, and just kind of float up.
Yep.
Just because if you draw on this 7, you could catch it to where you're not full straight, and you slide down a little bit. I mean, you're not going to run into a lot of trouble
no,
there.
You want a little more angle than this. I mean, he could come 2 rails and out, but he's digging in, just trying to bring it back out a little bit center table maybe. Just like that. Nice shot right there. Good shot down.
And just draw back. Draw back about maybe a foot. So now you got to be careful. Oh, he's going to roll forward and take it in the lower left corner. Probably a little bit easier to control. Oh, no, he's going down here.
Oh.
Now there's the trouble. Yep. See, when you do that draw shot, if you don't hit that thing square, the cue ball floats away. That's why I like doing that 7, because no matter what I do on that 3, cutting it thin, I'm on the 8 ball. If I go past it even, I can just take it up in the other corner.
Yep.
I mean, you shouldn't be afraid of that 7 ball, don't get me wrong.
No. But that was a case of getting on the proper side of the line.
Yeah,
he had a little angle on there, want to be farther out.
He might have been better off just floating down.
2 rails and out.
Yeah, yep. Might have been better off that way, yep.
But let's see if you can just pop the bank in here.
Bank it.
Game 1 over. Just like that.
Well done. Well done. Who
Nice
needs
shot.
shape when you can bank like that? Mr. Dan Schleen. Cross side. Gotta love it. Very good shot.
Yep. He said once back by the Nards.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
1-0. Nope. The show went good, Mark. I had the mic off, but a lot of good feedback, and players are getting pretty excited
about it. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So I got a lot of good contacts down there. Molina Mike, who has the Dogging It podcast.
Yep. Windows open. Yep.
Talked to him. Yep. And then I talked to Sam Deep.
Yep.
She has a big following on
I
social
chat
media.
with Mike pretty regularly, though. I've been sharing some of our podcasts with him, and he loves the content and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even that little video I did of Little Joe where he's running out in the ring game, I shared that with him. He absolutely loved it. He's a good guy.
We'll be doing a lot of that on the app as well.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah.
But we'll get in touch. I mean, we're gonna help the What Now pool, and it's gonna go back and forth. So we're gonna push everything. But we're up. We're 1-0 here with Dan and Justin against Gerson and Sam. Now this is a race to 9 winter breaks. I see I got my grandkids in here. They got to be careful running around here. My oldest granddaughter's going to be 10 tomorrow.
Wow. Ooh, good break. Hit
nice
that
break
thing
by Dan.
Solid. A lot of trouble upper right corner, though. You can get on that stripe. It ain't so bad.
Dale.
It comes preloaded.
I don't think we got to worry about you, Dale.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. My goal is to put $1 million a year back in the pool. There will be a kickoff tournament here. After the car comes out in 3 months, we're going to have a
we got locked on that ball.
A tournament where there'll be a minimum. I'm probably going to start out with $10,000 in bonus money. So anybody with the card, I might say the top 10 each get $1,000, or the top 20 each get $500.
Yeah.
So give some money out, and then but they have to have the card to win that money.
Yep.
So anybody can play in the tournament, but if you want the bonus money,
to get the bonus money,
you
have
have
to
to
have
have
the
card. Yep.
Yep.
So the app's gonna be pretty cool, but I'm pretty excited. The players are they're gonna love it. So I talked to Derby City down. I talked to Diamond down there. Looks like I'll be doing something with Derby City next year.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My goal is to get that up to 50,000.
Swish.
All right, big opportunity here for Gerson.
Yeah, we'll have to get you back in studio to kick that off and do a little bit of information on that.
That'll become pretty quick here. So.
And then we'll kick that over to Molina Mike, and he can help spread it and get you on with him too, because he does a really good job. Him and Collins do a really good job on their commentary too.
I talked to Oscar. I might be going out to his pool hall and doing a 10,000 bonus out there.
Yep, you should get a hold of Piazza.
Yeah, I already talked to Tony.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Yep.
He knows it's coming.
Yeah, nice.
He's all fired up.
Yep, good.
Uh-oh. One of my granddaughters going crazy over there. All right, Gerson at the table here. The solids look pretty juicy here.
I think they're on stripes.
They're on stripes.
They're on stripes, so
I'm not even looking right now.
Yeah, 13 will lead them to the 10-9, though. Stripes are really good, too. Only ball they got to worry about a little bit is that 11, but it's easy to get on.
Does that 9 go by the 10?
Yeah, it looks like it, yep. Ooh, that's a tester up there, but sometimes you just got to make these shots, you know. You got to dig deep and find a way to make them.
We call it the pressure of the stream table.
Yeah. Big Red, you're going to see in about a month, maybe 2 months at the most. Some of those things take a little bit of time. It's not like you can just, make it happen overnight and stuff. But I understand, it has been talked about for a while, but there's a lot of things that have to be worked out in something like that. It's not like just throwing on a tournament and you can just run it. When you're dealing with credit cards, you start dealing with a lot of different agencies and things involved too.
What do you have a question on?
Well, he was just had mentioned that it's been conversed for a couple of years now. When is it coming out? It takes some time.
Actually, it was a year and a half.
But it takes some time for stuff like that.
There's so many rules and regulations and everything. So
it is coming.
But now they're shooting for a projected early May launch.
Early May, Big Red. Early May. We'll get you first in line. Pack of chewing gum too, Big Red. Absolutely perfect on my end.
On the sound, good.
It's the best thing that's come out of Iowa in months. Sorry, Dale. And our Iowa fans. Yeah, these are it's just kind of cleanup duty now, right?
Yeah.
You get them where they're open like this.
Well,
sometimes you get to where they're so open, you can't make up your mind because there's so many routes you can go.
Yep. We've said it time and time again. I mean, all these outs like this, you just got to stay on the proper side of the ball.
The upper brackets, Big Red, there's one team, one spot that has to be filled by a team, and then that'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we're going to push that after this tournament.
After
probably.
This one?
Yeah.
And some of the things that happen on the big one, too, is that there's been tournaments that those guys have been committed to. So it's been hard to get them locked in.
Yeah. Nice shot by Dan.
We had MoMA, we had M8, the Bill Sleep went on. There's been a lot of events.
Iowa.
BCA.
There's been a lot of
BCA, UPL with the Iowa Shootout or the Iowa
tough.
Open.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I'll be back, Mark.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of events and things part of it too is that upper bracket. Just my thoughts, not the thoughts of CRs or Gary, obviously, or anybody, but in a way, it's become not really the same teams, but it's I wouldn't say it's become stale because some of the best players, but you're seeing kind of the same matchups on the time. You don't. There's really no way to necessarily mix it up any better unless, and this is where it comes down to community, unless more people get involved. And if more people aren't getting involved, then it's hard to fill that kind of event. So it's kind of a catch-22. You know what I mean? Is that there's not, and I don't want to say this in a way where it's gonna dig myself a hole. I do that fairly easily. I do a good job of it too, but the problem is that, in my opinion, is that you don't have enough people in that mid 600 range that will step up and play in that Scotch event. I said what I said, and that's my opinion. It's not opinion of CRs or the stream or anything. As me, as Mark Weaver, not even the commentator, I'll just say that there's not enough mid 600s that will step up and play in that event. That's why it hasn't gone out. There's been events that have been taking players away from it. It's been a busy schedule the last couple of months. That's right. But that mid 600 range, and I could go through a list of them if you want, they don't step up. Now, if this was a 650 and under Scotch doubles event, get a partner at 650 and under, this thing would have been loaded up 3 months ago. And that's, I just said what I said. Oh, dead scratch. But that's probably a matter of debate for maybe a podcast or something else. It's really, and I'll say this too, it's really kind of it's a reflection of a problem in pool itself. That group and that range is very protective of their ratings. And they won't reach up and try to play people like they should, but they have no problem playing people that are right below them 30, 40 points all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you have a 640, 650 or whatever, they shy away from playing a 680, 690, 700, but that 640 or whatever has zero problem playing a 590 and 580. So that's why those things don't fill up, because those guys they don't step up. They don't step up. Yeah, I didn't sign up because I crapped the cot way too much in that event, Big Red. I don't know if anybody even takes me as a partner anymore. I've had some of my lowest, what do you call it, valleys on my play sometimes comes out in that event. I don't know what it is. I mean, we played there, like when me and Josh played Rob and Brent, we ran, 9 tables. And then I get in another match and I miss an 8-ball straight at the side. I just don't know if Scotch doubles is for me. You know? I've won team events. I've won state with Scotch doubles mix. But I just don't know if this format, this stuff is for me. And I'll be honest with you too, Big Red, is that I'll be honest with you too, that it's also a thing of where you play the same people all the time, and it kind of gets old. There's not enough 600, mid 600s that get into that. It's always the same people. So it gets kind of boring. But I get beat up on that, man. I've played the lowest of the lows in these Scotch events. I've played in the highest of the highs. So roller coaster, man. And I don't blame anybody for being apprehensive about playing. It's too unpredictable. But any of them that don't want to play, want to match up, I'm here. Easy to find. Anyways, back on this jet match. Right in front of us, 2-0. Grease tonight. There's sound. Greg Eckert, 4,700. Picked up that ball. Got a good hit.
Make an announcement.
Stripes go everywhere.
You don't sign up for a tournament?
I don't have anything right now.
Start a list if you want.
That's for sure.
No, Dale said that the sound just went way down. Dale, can you...
well, Greg Eckert's just said there's no sound.
What?
Yeah, he said there's no sound, but if you look over here, we're represented on the meter.
Not sure what happened. Volume just went way down. Dale, can you hear me? Shoot me a text.
George's batteries probably just died is all for his hearing aid. But yeah, it works now. Greg hears sound now, and Big Red. Big Red, you are setting the example for the chat and the stream.
Who's Big Red?
I don't know who Big Red is.
Big Red, you need to get that credit card.
Big Red is carrying the stream right now with the chat.
You said good and loud, so I wonder don't have to do with the mic that I'm on.
I don't know.
Do they hear? Dale, can you hear Mark?
Can you hear me? It says it's worked now.
All right. Well, I'm going off here a little bit, and you stay on. Hopefully.
Attention pool players, if you haven't signed up for tonight's baseball tournament, please do so now.
Jerry left until he came back to make some quiet. So I went dead quiet too.
I'm going to make this announcement.
When I was
CR's is at 100 the first tonight, and then 100 to the tournament. Ryan Janikowski from Monticello Auto, one of our big sponsors, is at 100 to the tournament also. So we got 300 added tonight for you pool players.
opinionated and I watched it too.
Calling your ass out. Mom got it. Oh, thank you.
But you're going to run into an area where you're still going to have to shape that 4-ball thing.
Big temperature.
See, now they said it's quiet again when you leave.
Okay, now
it says when Jerry leaves and until he came back, the mics are quiet. So my mic doesn't work unless you're up.
Really?
Apparently.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, he says right here, when Jerry mutes his mic, I'm muted. Now it's good.
Okay, well, we'll leave them both on tonight.
Yeah, well, if you bounce anywhere or leave, I'll just hop on your mic.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, because it's
it's always known as my best material, too. The mics mess up. I mean, I'm over here working for an Emmy.
I know ESPN keeps calling me.
Yeah, but then it keeps the mic goes mute.
Moscone Cup people keep calling me.
Yep.
They want Mark in the booth.
Yep. And then once they start talking, it fades out.
All right, what do we got here? What's he shooting at? They got solids then, huh?
Thanks, Blue Sky. Skies are blue for you, Blue Sky dude.
Is that Noah?
I think it is, yeah. Oh, caught the point. He had that shape on the 4 too.
All right,
but look at this leave here.
Now, did you hear we have Neil's feet?
Yeah, he asked me to commentate on that match.
Yeah, so we got Hank the Tank playing Neil's on Tuesday the 7th.
Yes.
Looks like it might be a race to 11. I got to figure out the break format, what they're doing. But
that is awesome.
So, and we're going to recover the 9-footer before then.
Yep.
So that'll be good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hank will be playing a world champion.
Yep. That is so awesome. Definitely, it's a great opportunity for people to meet a top pro, and also, I believe his sessions are filled up already, right? The individual sessions.
I
think they were filled up like right away, and I think there's a couple of group sessions available still.
I got to have Noah call me tomorrow, and I'm going to get a few things figured out. So, Noah, if you're listening, shoot me a call tomorrow.
If him and I start playing some one pocket, I'll buy him a dinner before we start playing, so he has something to eat.
Who, Niels?
Oh my goodness!
He might bust me.
Yeah, he's gonna bust me before I bust him, I'm sure. Yeah, private is full, right? Blue skies.
Now you look at this out here. I mean, you look at this 4 ball down here. They're in trouble. You got ball in hand. You take the 4 in the upper left.
Yep.
Right now.
Well, the 4 does go in the I would have taken it right now, but the 4 does go
in the bottom right as
the
well.
Bottom right, but you got to be good on these balls. Well, the 1 will get him there.
Well, does he have a little angle though? Can he roll straight forward?
Well, I think he can. If he can't and he rolls and he draws back, then he has to get flat on that direction too.
Now, if he's got to go forward, he's going to have to bump the 4.
Possibly.
Yeah.
If he's got the little bit of an angle on it, yeah. People just wandering around in between the tables. They just some people just don't know.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he did get on that. Good shot. Good shot.
All right, now he's got to come back off that end rail probably.
Draw back. There are a few group spots open for Niels. That's awesome, Noah. Oh, caught the rail. Uh-oh. Well, if you make the 12, you're out. You just got to make the 12. Cue ball will come around in between the 9 and the 3. You should have the 15 or the 11, I mean.
Yep. I got to run
big
back.
Old cramp in my leg here.
Uh-oh. I got to run back, get Hank some shirts.
I did 20 miles on the bike this morning, Jerry. So.
Do you think I believe that?
20 miles, and I did 5 for a cool-down jogging. So.
Nice
what
shot.
do you mean, do you believe
nice
that?
Shot.
Look at this body. You think you think I get this just laying around?
Oh, boy. Back to pool here. Oh, that's good stuff.
Man, I don't like this ball, but
it's
fairly safe. I hate shooting over a ball like that.
I might shoot that 9 ball.
Yeah, I think so. It goes by that 4 too, don't it?
Yeah.
But
oh,
I think he got it in. I think it got in the way.
Did it? I think I heard.
Oh, it's going to be close.
I heard Sam swearing under his breath.
No, he can see it. Wow, that's awful close. See if it's in his head. Maybe he can't make it.
Yeah, no, he's really looking at him.
Yeah.
He's jumping.
Yep. That's too bad.
He's like, Gerson.
If he could see a corner of the edge of that, I might try to bank that across above the 4. But it's no easy bank shot either.
No. I
think the 4 is in the way of making it.
I think it is too.
This is probably going to sell if you don't make it, though. Oh, what a good try on that. That's good solid jump.
Now, if he had a piece of that mark, he could have thinned it, 9 ball that way, and cue ball up here. That would have been okay.
Got blocked that pocket over there. Yep.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave that mic up.
Yeah, leave that mic up. All right, thank you. I got you, Gary. So as long as the other mic don't pick me up, we are golden. So he wants to go into the rail and bring the cue ball back out to the table just like that. Good shot. Well done. Now don't think the 8 goes by the 9 in the upper right corner. So now what he could do is he could roll the 3 into the upper right corner, play the cue ball over just below the right side pocket and leave a little bit of tough shot in the 8. Or you could thin the 3 in the right side and then run the cue ball into the 8 and roll the dice maybe and get a good roll. That looks like what he's doing. He might avoid the 8 entirely even. And, oh, my goodness, talk about a couple of good bumps. Jeez. Dan, you need to buy some lottos. You hit that one good, though, too. You know, when you hit a ball good speed, you know, not overly hard and everything, you often get that nice little bumps. Yeah. Apparently, if we mute his mic, though, it mutes me, too. I don't know why. So 3-0. We are raced to 9. BCA rules again. If those, not familiar with BCA, one of the biggest things you'll see as far as the difference is if on the break, if you scratch, the cue ball, knock the cue ball off the table, etc. You can put the cue ball in hand anywhere on the table. You're not restricted by the kitchen. It's a lot better format than kitchen play. But both ways have their pros and cons. Good, solid break again. Sound like the rack might have been a little chunky, but you got a ball on the side and really good contact too. I like stripes here, but that 9 is an issue. And if I'm going to take stripes, I'm starting out with a 13, then I'm going to go after that 11. And I think I can move that 9. Now, if I can cut that 5, solids isn't as bad, but then you're going to have to deal with that 1 ball too. I feel that I can move the 9 better than I can move that 1. He doesn't want to roll down too far. I want to get the 11 off of this ball. Okay. Now, though, you go 15, roll the cue ball into the 4 if needed. Give yourself a little bit better angle on the 10, and then that 10 will help you open up the 9. You got to be careful, though, because coming into that ball, there aren't many options down table anymore. It'd be real easy to get stuck on something or have, not have a shot, not have a pocket for a ball. There is a safety right here, too, on that 9, but I'm going to play the breakout and try to move it myself. Well, that'll work, too. That's actually probably even a better spot. Now, if you can catch the left edge of the 9 on your screen, that'll feed the cue ball down to the 11, but I think he's going to run into it pretty square. He might get stuck up here. Oh, my goodness. Look at the 9 come out. Wow. How is it rolling? Look at that 9. 9 comes off there, off the rail. Perfect spot to lead to the 11. 11 will lead to the 14. Sometimes they just roll your way. Kind of fortunate there, but that's part of pool too, right? It's part of the game. Now you might have to run this cue ball to the left side of the 14 or kind of get it in the spot area and then play the 14 in the low right corner. I don't know if you can hold this ball. Hold the cue ball over that rail to take it on the left side. Oh, rattled the ball though. Uh-oh. How many people you got in the Friday night tournament tonight, Dan?
Let's see, Mark. We're looking at 25 right now with about 20 minutes left to sign up. 25
with about 20 minutes left. If you're on the way, you got plenty of time. If you are thinking about coming up and playing, you can always give a ring, but don't no-show. We know where you live. Or Dan does. I don't.
I will find you.
I will find you. What are you, Liam Neeson now? I don't care where you are. I will find you. You got to make this ball, man. You have to make it. There you go. Good shot. What's up, Funk Man? Now that 1 ball is still going to give them an issue.
Hey, Mark, what are we racing to here?
Sooner or later, they're going to have to go out there. It's a race to 9.
Race to 9?
Now, there's a path to that 1, and it's kind of unconventional. But if you take that 6 in the right side pocket, run the cue ball into the edge of the 3, the right edge of the 3, that cue ball is going to float over to the right side rail. I don't really like that play because you're probably going to end up down more by the 11. But that is one way to get over there for that 1 ball. I don't want to shoot that 1 from down by the 11, though. He can come across with the cue ball here, maybe. And no. Good try, though. Good try. Here's the shot. 3 ball, upper left corner. Roll forward about maybe a quarter of a ball. And then the 7 in the right side, natural angle for the cue ball to float over and get on the 1. Absolute natural angle. I want to leave that 6 to get on the 8 or the 5. 5 going 1, 2, 3 rails is good too. You don't want to roll forward too far here. There you go. Good shot. Good shot. I think he left enough of an angle on that 7. If not, he should be able to punch it over there, cheat the pocket just a little bit, and punch the cue ball over to get on the right side rail. Should be looking at the 1 ball straight up in the upper right corner. You don't want to float down. You want to go over. There you go. Just like that. Good shot. Ooh. Well, You don't have to shoot this right now. He could shoot the 5-ball, because if he shoots that 5-ball, he has a natural path to go 1, 2, around the table back towards that 14 and maybe get a better angle on the 1-ball. See the path? There is a path there from the 5. You get a better angle on the 1-ball. I like that, actually. You get a better shot at it. See if he's going to go all the way around or if he's just going to play for the 6. There you go. Good shot. Well done. Perfect path, too. Well done. Now you just float on the 1-ball, get up past the side pocket. Probably about a diamond and a half. I want to be a diamond and a half up above that side pocket. Take the 6 on the left side, and then float down to the right side of the table for the 8 in the lower left corner. Great shot on that 5-ball. He hit that ball so well. That was a great shot. Look at that cue ball. And that cue ball is in a good spot too. Maybe about a ball further, but should be able to hold this. Some low left, throw it in, drop the cue ball down to the bottom rail. The thing that he'll run into possibly is either run into the 14 and maybe tie the 8-ball up, or if he comes down in that bottom rail too hot and heavy, he's going to bring the 14 and block him from the 8-ball. That's why having a little bit flatter angle makes this easier, but he should be able to navigate this. Just like that. Now here's the cue ball going to go up. And just a little bit, 14 comes into play. So if Gerson can't see this 8-ball, then he's going to have to go rail first and then make the 8 in the lower left corner. A trick about those shots, if you go rail first into a ball like this, always go further away from the ball than you think, if that makes sense. You have to go further away, sometimes a half a ball even, because you don't want to catch the 8-ball coming off the rail. You want to catch the contact point. So you have to. Oh, what's he doing here now? Yeah, there you go. There is a scratch in the side on this too. If he does make this, he may scratch. But you want to go. Yep, there you go. Good. Right English. Oh, that was a good try, man. He might not have had enough on that to make the 8-ball, though. But good try. Not an easy spot. So Dan Schleen, stop shot, and then another stop shot. Life gets pretty easy when you're just shooting stop shots. There you go. Good out. Ball in hand. A hanger. Ball in hand and then the 8-ball. But still, you got to execute. You know, that was such a wonderful attempt at that out from Gerson and Sam. It's just that cue ball got just a little bit past where he needed to be on that 6-ball to make it easy. So they're going to take a little bit of a player's bio break right here. I'll be back in a minute or so too, everyone. Smoke them if you got them, or do what you got to do. But we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Be right back. I'd put Eau Claire, I guess. I think he was from Eau Claire originally, but why is it asking a city? I just put Minneapolis. Thief River Falls. So 4-0 in a race to 9. BCA rules. This is a doubleheader night. Next match we got Braylon and Maurice against Sean Holmes and Ryan Janikowski. Ryan, a sponsor here for a long time with a Monticello Auto Service. I've used them a few times for my vehicles. If you have some service that you need to have done, or you're looking at major repairs, minor repairs, or whatever, give them a call. Have them give you a quote. They're right off up in Monticello there. It's not too far north of the cities, and a really easy, convenient to get to location too. But Monticello Auto Service, Ryan Janikowski, been a long-time sponsor of the stream here, and that's the one thing the community can do is when these companies and businesses and individuals sponsor tournaments, streams, etc., whether here or elsewhere in the metro, or whatever. Go out and patronize those businesses, and even if you don't use them, just say, hey, I see you sponsor the stream. I watch it from time to time. I mute Mark, but other than that, it's a great show, man. And I just needed some stuff done, or some brakes done on my car. I just want to see what to be looking at if I go through you guys. That's simple. That's simple. That's how easy it is. And then Ryan will go, well, let me see, and then he'll hear his little fingers on the keyboard. Just from experience, too, when you're at a car dealership or a repair shop or anything, the more they're typing, the more it's going up. But, yeah, Ryan Janikowski, one of our wonderful sponsors here at the stream for a long time, Monticello Auto Service. Give them a ring. Tell them you've seen them on the stream here sponsoring, and I'm going to give them a shot. That goes for everybody on your screen here. Great sponsors. Another good solid break. I don't think he's going to hit a ball this time, though. No. But a lot of spots. I mean, look, O'Keefe. Action Man, Dave O'Keefe. Keefe's Collision, Auto Body and Paint. Been a long time sponsor here. They got wonderful things going on over there at Slade. A great crew in the booth. They got great tournament action. Yeah, JD. I mean, there's a lot of great things going on over there, and Dave has sponsored this stream for a long time. You got some repairs need to be done. You got some, get hit by a deer. Hail season's coming up here pretty soon. Give them a call. See what they can do. Get a quote. Tell them you need some work done. Dave does wonderful work. He's always busy. That's one thing with companies. When they're always busy, they're doing good work. So Gerson on the stripes here now. People just they have the whole outside of the room here to walk around to get to your table. And that person right there is in the far right. See where they're going? Far right corner of the room. You could have gone the outside of the room, the right way, the left way. There's so many ways to get there, but some people want to get that camera time. So, oh boy, Gino in the house. Huh? Congrats on the Bill Sleep, by the way. Gino in the house. So down 0-4. Sam and Gerson have to find a way to get up on the board here and break through that barrier. A lot of times when you get in a match, at least from my experience, when you're doing a race to 7, 5, 9, whatever, 11. If you're down a few games starting out, it starts to feel like, am I even going to get a game? And it starts weighing. At least does for me. And then it's not a good feeling. You start thinking about things that you shouldn't be thinking about when you're competing, you know. So at that point, I just started thinking about when I was back in school and they told me I had to go speak in front of the class. You just, you know, there's a few tricks to that, but you think everybody's in their underwear. That's one thing they always said. I don't know how that was supposed to help, and it never did with me, but speaking in front of people hasn't always been a problem. Speaking properly is a problem. Because oddly enough, not everybody wants to hear what somebody has to say. So they should have a good chance to get up here 5-0. Uh-oh. Well, he's got the 5 up table, so that'll help. Now, what I like to do with this 6 here is this. I'm going to take the 5. I'm going to probably stop shot on the 5. And then from the 7, I go down to the bottom rail and over towards that 9 ball. And oh, no, he's got the 6 right now in the corner. I'm sorry. He's taking the lower right corner. Draw back. Don't get underneath that 7. There you go. Good shot, Dan. Very good. Very good. Very good. No. Now you can take that ball. If you can take the 1 right now, I would. 1 to the 5. 5 to the 7. 7 is a cinch to the 8. If he can stop that cue ball right there, I would shoot that 1 right now. But 5 will get you to the 8 too, so. Especially now that you open up that pocket, that really helps too. You don't have to just go to the lower right, you can go lower left. These two are playing pretty fluid so far. They've had some opportunities presented to them, but you have to capitalize when they're given to you. Roll, slow or stop. There you go. Very good. Now, if you try to draw back and get that 8 in the lower right corner, you're going to bring that side pocket into play possibly. It all depends. There's a few variables, but your stroke and how well you can draw the ball is really going to matter. If you go into the rail and try to play the 8 in the lower left corner, you bring the 10 and the 13 into play. So, curious which way he does this. So you got to be careful though. That should work. 50-yard line. Cut it in the lower right corner, though. Probably on the 45-yard line. Cue ball will be safe. Shouldn't have to worry about a scratch unless you miss-hit this. Nope, a little bit high. Ain't going to go. Good cue ball, though. Pretty easy safe up here, though. Roll into the ball. Put the cue ball up by the upper corner there. Bring that other stripe. What is that, the 10 ball? 14 ball up there. Bring it into play. Help block it. There is a kick that they're going to have off this ball, though, so you got to be careful. That's where that 14 will come into play. You want to use that 14 to help block any kind of a kick shot and also any kind of a cut shot. It'd be nice to have that 14 there still. Kind of jam that area up. Just like that. Well done, Gerson. Well done. That's a good shot. Now, he can kick still, but he's going to have to really work this cue ball. There is a path to make this 8 ball. He could Z-kick this, too. How about that? Kick over to the right side rail, about 2.5 diamonds. Cue ball comes just above the 10 over the left side rail. Releases down, make the 8. Don't do that at home, though. Do that at home. Don't do it in public. That might be the only shot that he has, actually, is the Z kick it. Z. Yeah, right about there is where you're going to want the coming to hit. But I think you want to go a little bit higher than that. You want to go up to the 3rd diamond. I think if you go down there, you're going to run into the 15 ball with the cue ball. Because when it comes off that rail, it's really going to release. You know what I mean? It's gonna open up off that 2nd rail big time. So if he does hit, I predict he's either going to hit the 15 or the cue ball is going to hit left of that 1st diamond on the bottom rail. If not, he's going to make it. I don't see him missing this long. Oh, what a good try, though. Oh, what a good try. Unfortunate scratch, but, man, what a good try. What a good try. That was a very, very good effort. That was close. If he would have hit a little bit to the left on that 8 ball may have double kissed and went in. That was pretty good effort. Well, I got to get my jacket on, folks. It's starting to cool down in here. There we go. Started out. Stripes will go. Both balls will go in the side pocket. Draw back. Take the 10 in the same pocket. There you go. Good shot. Good shot. So, with all the nice weather out there, we still got 57 of you in the chat right now or on the stream. We appreciate it. If you haven't hit that like button or the thumbs up, subscribe button, please do. Doesn't cost you a thing. And we should be, probably as it starts getting a little bit dark out there, should be climbing on that number some. Friday night weekly tournament starting here pretty soon. Oh, he tried to rattle that one. Oh, boy. There you go. On the board. Much needed win. Things weren't getting too out of hand, but the 0-4 sure starts looking bigger and bigger as this starts going. 4-0, 5-0. Woo. 300 added in the tournament tonight, in the Friday night weekly. And the jackpot. The jackpot in the Friday night tournament is over $4,000. And you know, whoever wins the tournament, if their name is drawn out of the envelope or randomly drawn, they get the jackpot. It's tough odds to win that jackpot. I mean, you got to win the tournament first, and then one of how many your name has to get drawn. So. So 1-4 now. Sam racking. I don't know if Gerson is breaking for him.
Sound okay? Yeah. How we doing, guys?
1-4. Race to 9. First match of a doubleheader. Braylon Jensen and Maurice versus Sean Holmes and Ryan Janikowski coming up next. And we got a lot of pool here in this one, though. 4-1, not an insurmountable lead at all. Anybody that's watched these matches here knows that there is no lead that is safe. None. None. There is no lead. One to 4. Head ball break. Yep, looks like a head ball. Pretty solid. Ball up in the corner. And, oh, boy, this is looking pretty good for Stripes. This is looking pretty good, especially if that 13. If he has an angle on this ball on the side there to bump into that 7. Or just take the 13 now. I kind of like bumping into that 7, taking the 13 from that side. The reason is that I can get in the 9 better, I think. to lead up to the 10 and the 15. Because now you shoot this. Now you shoot the 9. And you're going to have to come back now for that 14. Unless he shapes it off the 5 right here. But I think it was see how this turns out, because that 14 ball might be their Achilles heel in this run out. Now you're at the same spot and same angle we had to start out with. So the 14 from here bump into the 7. That would I still think that route might have been better, but I'm not right about everything. Not all the time. Not even a high percentage, I'll be honest. If I was in the major leagues, I'd probably get a contract, but it might be on a prove-it deal. So you're going to have to run into the 1 or hold this ball. I don't believe he can take the 10 first. Sure would make it easier. But if he's going to this 15, he's got to run into the 1 ball then.
Last chance, get signed up. Last chance.
Careful on this ball. Center, a little bit of right. And that's the problem right there. So here's what I would do. I'm going to shoot that 7. I don't think Justin will do this, but I'm going to shoot that 7, and I'm going to float my cue ball right in between that 3 and the 10, and I'm going to shape that 4 ball in the left side pocket. If I don't get on that 4 on the left side, I'm going to shoot the 3. But that 7, I think, gets me on the 4 right now. Nothing wrong with a safety here either, but yeah, that's a good safety too, man. That's pretty that's a pretty solid safety. Well, Gerson, if you get up over that 2 ball and that 8, that's a huge pocket up there for that 15. That is a huge, huge pocket up there. You just got to clear it. Now, you can be real. You can go for the 10 first or the 15 first. It's an easier ball to make, but if you run that 10 into it, you're probably going to win the game. What's he doing here now? Is he going to Z? Oh, he's playing a safety. Huh. Well, here's what I do here. I shoot the 4 into the 15, and I just lay the cue ball right onto the 10, just so he has no shot. There's absolutely 0 shot from there. And I don't know. That's what I would do, but there's nothing wrong with trying to run these out either. I might start out with a 3 ball myself, though. Just because I don't want to shoot it from there. Ball in hand, I would shoot the 3, but it gets a little bit tougher up there now. Now you're still going to have to deal with a 1 and the 2. If he rolls this ball in slow, he may end up with the cue ball on the 2 ball. I might not blame him for shooting the 1 here.
All right, first match, table 21, Charlie Hinch and David Camden, 21. Next match.
Good shot, man. Well done, Justin. Well done. You hit that ball really good. That is not an easy shot.
Next match, Brian Roker, Brian Champlin, table 16.
That is not an easy ball that he hit right there, man. That is good. That is good. I'm going to go up to the upper rail and probably use the left side rail too. He might go around 3 rails on this, so or just stop. Yep, just like that. That's a great ball. So I go 7, to the 2, 2 to the 5, 5 to the 6, 6 to the 8. You could go 5, 6, 7, 2, 8 as well. But I like this way. 7, 2, 5, 6. There we go. Yep.
Next match, Tim Carr, Josh Wallstrom, table 17.
7, 2, 5, 6. Man, this place is packed right now on the pool side. Holy cow. There's a lot of people here. Bar's about half full. Well, probably about a third full.
Or I take that back. You are just waiting for a table.
Actually, the bar looks about 42.4% full. You got Funk over there, too. There's a good shot. Now you can play this multiple ways. Multiple ways. I'm going to go over to the left side rail, hit it with some inside, and go 1, 2 rails, and then have that cue ball go straight into the 8 ball. But you can float into the rail and just come up off the rail, too. There's a lot of ways to get on this ball. Oh, we don't want to be at the 50-yard line, though. If you're going to do that way, go above the ball. Don't try to hold that. If you're going to play that shot, go up table and get above the 8. If you're going to go and play the 8 for the side, then you want to go 2 rails with some inside. Kind of a tester here. Careful of the scratch on this one, too. Just hit this a little bit. Good shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. That was an unforced error. Dan Schleen has to get him on the 8 ball better than that. You have this whole end of the table is wide open. That's why we play the game. Good shot. A little bit of a back cut. Watch the scratch in the same pocket the 10 goes in. Very unlikely, but if you don't pay attention to this cue ball and if you kill it with some left English off that left side row, it's going to track right to that corner. Shouldn't be an issue, though. If you end up hitting this too thin, you could even scratch in the upper left corner. Should be fine, though. Outside left, diamond and a half over there. Missed it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Might have been better served to shoot the combo there. Slow roll that combo. And there's 8 in the side. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, you get games like that. You know, I've preached it for years on this stream that games that you're supposed to win like that, you have to get them. And if you want to, you know, if you want to climb the ranks in your rating area, you know, if you're a B, A, C, or your Fargo rating, whatever, and you want to climb within your kind of bracketed area, the way to do it without spending a lot of time in the pool room is win more of those games that Gerson and Sam had right there. Win those games. I mean, you have every opportunity to win that game. Win it. Sounds easy, I know, but the reality is this, is that if you want to play better pool without putting time in practice and shooting drills and that, just win a few more of those games. You're supposed to win it, right? I mean, you're supposed to win that game. Win a few more of the ones that we're supposed to win, and good things happen for you ratings-wise. Some may disagree with that try to keep their rating down, but we won't name those people. Not on this stream, anyways. Well, Mr. Schleen, what are we doing here? 13 goes in the upper right corner if he can just get a nice little angle on the 15. Oh, yeah. See, he could have just rolled gently off that rail, got a little angle on the 15, cut the 15 in the upper left corner, and then shape the 13 from there. 13, get down here to the 12, and then you're on the 8 ball. He didn't have to move those balls. He just had to come off that upper rail, about the same distance that 15 is, and then it's fairly easy from there. So 5-1. You see where that 15 is, though? Draw a straight line over there to where that chalk is. Simple cut, and then you're on the 13. 13 brings you to the 12. Man. Got to get these opportunities. He can come back for the 13 here, though. Draw back. Oh, my goodness, he tried to. Oh, that was a good try. Justin, that was a really good try. Oh, you're on that ball, too. You're on the 13. I feel that was an error on Dan's part, though. He didn't have to break that out. He just had to leave a shot on the 15. 15 leads to the 13, but now Solids is going to have to deal with that 2 ball. Not an easy breakout. 4 will do it, but the problem with the 4 is that if you come across the table at the 2, a lot of people end up bumping the 2 over the rail and then back kind of where the same spot there where it is. And then you don't have a pocket anyways. What I would not do here is I would not shoot that 4 ball. Do not shoot that ball. You need that ball. Roll forward on your 3. Give yourself an angle on the 4. Shoot the 4. I prefer, if I'm going to shoot that 4 from the middle of the table, I want to run into the 8 ball or the 12. Because that'll move my 2 and it'll open up the 8. I want to almost be on the other side of the spot. Don't shoot this ball. You're going to make it real difficult to get out from here now. I'd expect Gerson just to roll into the 5 here and play safety. In fact, he could probably bank the best thing he could do from here actually is bank that 5 up towards that upper left corner area. Don't make it. Just get it up there and play, and then you have a ball that'll help you on the. Oh no. Oh boy. Now you got 2 balls in that bad area. Oh boy, Gerson, I feel your pain, man. You had the right idea. But you should not have shot that 4 ball, though. I cannot stress that enough. That 4 ball should still be on the table.
Are you done? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the text thing right now.
Yeah, that 4. Oh, boy. 15. Is he playing a carom? No. Now the 2 goes, but you'll have to deal with the 5. So you might as well draw back on the 2 and take the 5. 2 in the lower left, 5 in the lower right. Draw back off the 2, and you're golden on the 5, I guess, right? Then you go to the 3, 6, 1, 8. Oh, no. If you're going to shoot the 3, don't make the 3. No, whoa. Oh, here's a good idea, actually. Come down table. No. Here's what he could have done there. It was a great idea. If he catches the right edge of that ball, it brings the cue ball down to the lower right corner area, the 2 and the 5 both open up from where he was. Yeah, he had a really good, he could have moved both those balls. And now that's a good spot for that cue ball. Oh, boy. But look at that mess they're dealing with there on the 12 and the 13. Jamie Sanford in the house. Jamie Sanford out of the house. My left ear, you guys can't hear this another. It is just a crackling. When I used to have some real bad vertigo issues, my right ear would crackle like this. My left ear is just giving me some serious warning signs. It is not good. But y'all are stuck with me. You ain't getting rid of me that easy. The postman down in Destin, Florida, Jim Nelson. I heard rumors that you tried to institute a dress code up in the booth again, young man. It's a good thing you're 6 states away right now, because I would make a delivery. Oh, you're a good man, Jimbo. You're a good man. Now I think the mic is actually going in and out. Check this out. So that goes mute, 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 mute. Huh. Yeah, there's some funky stuff going on up here in the mic. Not real sure. So now the 13 is bankable, the lower right corner, but I much prefer a safety here. Roll forward a hair, just get the cue ball on the other side of the 2 ball, and it's pretty safe. You don't want to move too far forward. You'd have to open up the 3, but there is a safety here. And I like to move that 13 just so I can have a pocket for it. Yeah, just real gentle. Watch this cue ball. Just on the other side of the 2. Right there. Beautiful. Good shot. Very good. Uh-oh. And I think, let me see, can somebody do a mic check out there? I think I just lost a mic on this. Yeah, I think I just lost a mic. Oh, boy. Yeah, if somebody out there can do a mic check, I think we just lost our mics. Can you hear me, Jim? It doesn't sound like I'm going through at all, man. Yeah. I don't think it's going through right now. Pretty good safety up there. You're fine? Okay. Thank you. Can you hear me only on the left side of the speaker? That's what I was thinking. It sounded here like it went, like I lost part of a channel or something. And I changed headsets too, so I'm sorry, folks. There's a, if you've seen this rat's nest of cables and stuff they have up here, man, it's a mess. That ain't gonna go. Good safe though. Yeah, the problem is that I can't hear me in the mic in the microphones at all in the headset. So it sounds like I'm talking to dead air. But so 1-5, still in this safety game here. Now he can kick and stick on this 13 ball. Some low left, come off that end rail, kick into that 13, and the cue ball stay behind the 8 ball there, but he's going to fall instead. Uh-oh. Not a bad play either. I like that. Cue ball would have gotten behind there. Man, I'm losing my screen on my phone too. Everything's falling apart up here. All right, let me reset my phone. Okay. Hey, Waka 218. Is that still coming out of only the left side, or do you get it out of both speakers now? So 1-5, pretty much cleanup now on these solids, and not any problems out here. The thing that I would be concerned with them is the angle they're going to get in that 5 ball. The 8 goes in either corner, though. But I know that last earlier in this rack here, they had a golden opportunity.
If you see, just let me know.
With that 4 ball in the upper right part of the table, and they shot it out of order, but still, it looks like they're going to come out with the win on this game. 3 in the side, come down to the 6, 6 to the 5. This 5 is going to get funny on that 5 ball, though. Like I said, though, the 8 does go in either corner. Makes it a little bit easier.
New match, Rob Johnson.
Oh! Oh my God, that was great. I'm not going to explain what happened there. That was hilarious. So, oh God, Tiny and Stevie and Justine. Oh boy, that was funny. Oh. Good speed there, Gerson. Well done. Well done. Well done. Easy peasy from here. Oh my. Shot. Well done. Get off the rail. Should be 2-5. Good out, guys. Good out. 2-5, race to 9. BCA rules. We are live, of course. CR Sportsbar, the mecca of pool in the upper Midwest. Doubleheader tonight. And looks like Gerson's taking a second player break. 6 games in. Yeah, looks like we're on player break again. Another bathroom break, everyone. So, smoke them if you got them, I guess. We'll be right back. Well, we are back. Second break in 7 games. So if we go hill, we're looking at 4 more breaks. Player breaks. Solid break here. There you go. Oh, he had a ball go in the snow. Oh, my goodness. You know, that cue ball makes sometimes the most weirdest path off the break. Yeah, you see what he's doing? Oh, my God, what bad luck that is. Oh. Welcome to my world with a break, guys. Welcome to my world. Ooh, boy. Well, ball in hand on the 2 works really good. However, you could also take stripes and shoot the 2-12 combo. If I'm taking stripes here though. Yeah, I'm taking that 2-12 combo. I don't like that 6 ball, and I don't really like that 5 ball. The 2 does get me on the 5 though. I'm not sure on that one either, but he could have just shot the 2-12 combo. I'm not sure if he's aware on the rules on that it's open off the break, that you can shoot a solid into a stripe, vice versa. You just can't use the 8 ball. Jim, you ain't getting no good pizza in Florida, I'll tell you that. This is not an easy ball here. Elevated, thin cut. Yeah, that's not easy, Dan. That's a tough spot. I feel that ball in hand on there was not the right choice. So, I'm not sure if Justin knows that he could have shot that 2-12 combo. That made everything a lot easier if he just started with that. Unfortunately, I don't think he does. But solids is not an easy task either, unless he takes the 6-1 or the 6 in that corner. And then this should lead over to the 7 ball. Then they get easy. Good shot. Jeez, he hit that one good. I have a hard time with those balls, shooting it off the rail, off a ball. Most often I put the wrong spin on it, not by design, but it'll go off the rail, hit that object ball, and it'll just stick right there. It won't roll forward like that. That is something definitely worth practicing, but comes up a lot, shooting a ball off the rail, off a ball. Sometimes you got to travel a diamond or so, off that ball, off the rail. And there definitely is a science to it, though, as far as getting English to run into the pocket and running away from the pocket. So everything has a pocket here for solids. 7 will go down in the corner, goes in the side. He's going to have to shoot it now. I kind of think they should have went after the 2 ball there and then to the 5. Because now if you shoot this 7, you're not, unless you cut it in the side, you're not really giving yourself a chance to shape anything off this ball. I think Gerson might have been better off just stopping there and then leaving him the 2 ball. Because the 2 leads to 5. I might even shoot. Yeah, I'm probably going to shoot the 2 anyways from here. Shooting that 7 does no good. Don't worry about shape. You'll roll out for the 5 just fine. Just make the ball. Oh, good try, good try. Now the 9's tied up for stripes. 12 ball is in a really, really tough spot. I might cross bank that right now, but that's not a full pocket cross side either. It does go down in the lower left corner, but I don't think you can shoot it unless you're right where the 5 is.
New match, Corey Peterson, Jeremy Dahl, table 12.
But there is a way to get on the 9, though, from here. You can take the 14, come across with the cue ball. Straight across the table. You have nothing to lose to try to get on the 9. Look at this. Oh, what a good shot. Well done, man. Well done. Well done. Now, once that 10 ball is taken out of this equation, that 12 bank and cross side gets a lot easier. That pocket gets opened up a lot more. So I would focus on moving that 10 or making the 10 after this. Oh, rattled. Uh-oh. So Solid still has a great opportunity here. Roll the 7 in gently. Leave yourself a cut on the 2, so you float up and then take the 5, and then from the 5 you shoot the 1 ball. I want to leave myself steep on that 2 ball, just because it's a natural angle to cut it thin and go straight up the table and get on the 5. Just slow roll the 7 in. In fact, where the 7 is right now, I wouldn't mind my cue ball being right there. You can go to the rail too if you want, but I like being right there. Yep, I like being right there. Hit the 2 right in the numbers, bring the cue ball straight up in between the 12 and the 8. This is all speed now. You got to realize that the minute you see the 5 on this kind of a shot, the more that cue ball rolls up, the steeper the cut gets. So you almost want to get to where you just see the 5. Heaven forbid you run too far like that. Yeah, roll up too far. See what I'm saying? The minute you get to see it, that's where you want to be. Still has an opportunity to get on it here, though. It's one of those shots, again, where once you roll past that line, that cut gets so tough after that. Over to the side rail. I'll probably come around the 10 just to be safe. No, that's not going to get there.
School players pay out for tonight's tournament with 200 added by CRs and 100 added by Ryan Janikowski. Monticello Auto is first place, 385 tonight.
Wow.
195.
Friday Weekly, first place, $385.
$30 for Chad Cermak. Hell of a tournament. Race of 2, both sides, 385 to win.
He's going to 2-rail this in the left side pocket, and this ball does go. He could also bank it below the 10 and bring it back too, but that's a little bit tougher shot, unless that is what he's trying. Yeah, see, that was going to pinch back that way no matter what. He almost had to go down below the 10 and then have it reverse back and go into the side. That was in a tough spot, man. That was a tough spot. So now it's just cleanup time. I don't know if I want to start with that, but I don't blame you.
Table 17.
Don't run into the 15. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. You could play it safe right here. You don't have to shoot this ball. The ball that really bugs me here is that 12 ball. Yeah, that ball, right? That ball bugs me. You're going to have to take that 12 in the upper left corner. So that means you have to get over to the very bottom off that 15 ball. Bottom rail, then go over. Watch it scratch. Well, now the 15 doesn't really get you on the 12, but you can get a flatter angle on the 12. Go above the side pocket. I don't mind that either. Here's what we do. We go 15, play the 13, and then the 13 get over on the left side rail, take the 12 down in the corner, roll forward, and take the 8. Easy peasy. From here, it's easy. Yep, 15 just shaped the 13 off that ball. 13 will lead you over to the left side rail. That gets you on the 12. 12 to the 8 is really easy. Might have to shoot off the rails all for the 8 ball. Just roll it in, shape the 13. Uh-oh. Oh, that'll work. I thought he missed that ball. Well, there's an angle. You kind of elevated over this 8 ball, though. It'd be nice to not have to elevate, but still, it's the ball you're supposed to make. Natural path for the cue ball to get straight on the 12. And you want to be flat on this ball. You, heaven forbid, you don't want to be out in the middle of the table anywhere. Oh boy, it'll just make it tough. I don't think he's going to get over the rail enough, though. And he did, but he came by too far. Uh-oh. Well, it cross banks into the side now.
New match. Lucas Broker.
Cross bank it.
Down. 21. Table 21.
Fairly easy cross bank. It's fairly easy. Just hit it straight into the rail, and it should open up and go right across. Oh, he's going to cut it. If it does cut, yeah, obviously cut it, but I don't mind banking this ball. It's pretty straight away, but got to hang on to the cue ball, though. Yeah, it does cut. These sides on the diamonds are pretty conducive to balls going in like this, too. Oh, my goodness. He missed it. Oh, my. Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but I cross-bank that every time. I cross-bank that ball. Now Gerson can steal this game. This is another example of a game that Dan and Justin were supposed to win, and it's going to slip away from them. Good speed on that ball. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. Well done. Should be 3-5 now. About time for another player break. Good. Well done. 3-5. Race to 9. Not familiar with these guys. What are their Fargo rates? Noah. I don't know. I thought they had them written down here on the sign-up sheets here, but I don't have it in front of me. I'm sorry. I want to say they're mid 500s, upper 500s. Somewhere there. I think Gerson is a low 600, or should be if he's not. I think that's where their ratings are in these guys. I know the next one, Braylon, Maurice, Sean Holmes, Ryan Janikowski, it's like upper 500s. Mid to upper 500s, maybe low 600s on them. But I think they're primarily in the upper 500s, 580s, 590s, somewhere in that range. I could try and find Ryan's, but there's no way I can spell that last name right. Noah, this is a lower division. The upper division has one spot open, and according to Jerry, I guess they're not going to do the upper division until this division is complete, I guess, now. Well, I don't make the rules on it, but I would think once you get the upper division going, it's kind of a no-brainer to get it going too, because you'll literally be looking at about 6 months after they initially started signing up before tournament action. Well, the 11 goes from here, but I think he could have held it for the 14 too, and then it really gets easy. 1, 2, 3, and the 11 still goes. Yep. But now the 8 ball has gotten in the way of the side pocket for the 9. The 15 goes in the lower right, but I don't shoot that ball because I'll move the 1, 2, which isn't a big deal because the 1 goes anyways. The thing that it can do is if you move them, the 1, 2 goes. Yeah, it's pretty simple. He's going to play a safety and put the cue ball behind the 1, 2. I hope he doesn't do that because you're going to get locked up on there. No, he's going to play the 12 off the 13. Off the 11. Watch this. Watch 8 ball, though. Oh, he played the 9 off there. Wow. Oh, he's playing it safe. Huh. Yeah, Noah, you got a long wait. It might be. It might be. It might be 2027, dude. Yeah, I don't know. When it's filling another team, you know, it's got to fill that other spot. That other spot has. Look at it this way. That other spot hasn't filled in 3 months. I think it was after the first of the year this one was announced. So if you look at that, it's yeah, like 3 months that the 8th spot hasn't filled. No, that's not going to get there. Now 7 up in the corner leads you to the 2. 2 leads you to the 3. So Dan and Justin should have the advantage here. But yeah, and I voiced my opinion on that earlier, Noah, about why that other the upper hasn't filled yet. But I haven't gotten any hate messages yet from people. But fact of the matter is, I'll stand by what I said. There's not enough people stepping up. And that's those mid 600s. Good ball. Man, what a good stroke on that, Dan. You hit that ball pure. Really, it's almost like a golf swing, when someone hits it really pure with a golf club. You shoot a shot like that, it's just, it sounds so good, don't it? When the cue just makes that just beautiful sound. When you know you just stroked that ball really, really well. You know you hit it good. The cue ball knows it was hit good. The object ball knows it was hit good. Just has that sound to it, Yeah, Noah, come on, man. Sharon, way to keep him in line. So yeah, Noah, you and Jed are in this. Jed, who fled Lampy. He hasn't actually fled, but fans of the Ben Maller show will automatically know that reference. Excellent show. Too bad it's on from middle of the night. But you can catch the best of. It's a 1 hour, like 45 minutes or whatever, every day of the Ben Maller show. Great overnight show. Look at this cue ball up and down. Well done. Well done. But Dan's he's got to draw back some. He's got to bring it back about the side pocket. So he's got to come back about a diamond and a half. Yep, somewhere in there. If you go too far, it's okay. It's an easy back cut. It's a shot where under no condition is it acceptable to be short. If you go long, you're still fine. Bring it back. And I think he just got there. Yeah, plenty of room. Good out, good out. Noah, you better get a manager, man. Sharon might even do it for you, but you probably have to pay her pretty good. She can manage you and tell you when you're supposed to play and when you're coming up. What's up? What do you got? You're going to have to let them know that they're creeping up on you. Maybe in between games, say, hey, you guys are getting close to running there. Sharon, I nominate you as Noah's manager. You've taken an interest, so, So the timekeepers came over here and mentioned to me that the players are getting close to like a second or two or from violating on the shot clock and stuff, so he's trying to speed him up a little bit. hopefully we don't do too many more player breaks. About 2 hours in, and we're on our 10th game with 2 player breaks so far, but it is what it is. As the esteemed philosopher Ray from Trailer Park Boys would say, it's just the way she goes. I think the 3 will go on the side, and then they actually would have the 7 ball. And check this out. What if he goes into the end rail and then kicks a 7-1 down in the lower right corner? I don't think that's wired, though. And we don't have to do circus shots. I'm just saying, though, it looks pretty close, don't it? Yeah, 3 in the side. And if you have to, you can always shoot the 2-1 combo after, too. Other than that, solids look pretty good. That 4 will get you right in the 5. He's going to make this ball. Good shot, Dan. Well done. Now you don't shoot the combo, though. What I do here, though, take the 7, go to the end rail, over to the right side rail, and I shape the 1 or 2 in the left upper corner pocket now. I don't want to play that combo because the 2 is going to go over towards the rail and muddy up the 6. Go forward if you can. I don't go forward. Oh, that works even better. Good job, good job. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I did not want him to shoot that combo from there because that first ball is going to flow right over by that 6, and you're going to have a mess. Going to have a mess. Don't rearrange the furniture unless you have to. Oh, my goodness, I got another cramp. So, 6-3. 6, get going. Yep, that'll work. So 6, float the cue ball down, maybe bump into the 12. And then the 5 will get you back to the 2. If you get an angle right about where that 12 is, you can slide over the left side rail, zip up table, and get on the 2 ball. And you do have the 4 as well, but man, the problem with that shot, though, is that if you don't catch that 12 square, you're in trouble. That cue ball is going to be down towards the bottom rail. Maybe shoot the 4 in the upper right corner, but see, right there. You'll be down on the bottom rail and then messed up the 5. Oh, boy. How about banking the 5 right here? If you want to run out, I think you have to bank the 5 here. Yeah.
New match, JK.
Well, that'll get you on the 4.
Bernie Evendal, table 13.
If that 14 was closer to that point, upper point there, I'm banking that 5 for sure. But you got to weigh the options here in this. If you can't get back on that 5, which I don't see how they're going to from where these balls lay, then you need to bank it now. Otherwise, you're not going to win the game. 12 goes, the 9 ain't trouble. The 9 isn't trouble. If you get on the 12, you're on the 9. I think you have to bank this ball. Yeah, I think you have to. Or even you could play it safe. You could roll over and get in the left corner, right down to the bottom rail there. That's not a bad spot. Roll into the 5, bring the cue ball back down right on the bottom rail by the point. It's a pretty good spot.
Kelly Nichols, table 21.
There it is. There it is. Yes, what a shot, Dan. What a shot. Man, that was a good shot. I love it when people ain't afraid to bank like that. You banked it cross side over here. Now, if he could shoot that 2, he almost has to right now. I think he can make the 2. Cue ball goes 2 rails and you're on the 4, right about where you are right now. The cue ball. Take a look at that again, Justin. I think that 2 goes. 2 gets you to the 4. 4 does not get you to the 2. He's going to hit this hard and hope. 1, 2. It's going to go on the side. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. What a path on that cue ball. That was really nice. Now, Dan, you made a lot tougher 3-ball to start this rack out than the 2-ball. Well, I'm impressed. That was a really good path.
New match.
Outside. As Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. But hold your ticket, folks. Look at this 14 and the 13. You want to see two ugly pool balls. There they are right there. They're on your screen. The 14 ball and the 13 ball. That is the definition of ugly. However, if you roll the 11, just roll forward with the cue ball. 14 gets pretty easy. Then the 13's easy too. I hate that location for a pool ball. 14 and the 13. Blech. Oddly enough, I like the 13 better than I like the 14.
Mark, I hear you getting all excited over here. What am I missing?
They're still not addressing those two balls. You got to realize that it's not easy getting from one of those balls to the other. The last thing you want to do is leave those two as your last balls. So I shoot the 9 right now and I run the cue ball into that 14, or I take the 13 and get on that 14. But at some point in time, you have to shape one of those balls. And it's not yet. At some point in time. Dreamy bongos. Dreamy bongos. You are correct. So now, you got to go back for the other one somehow. Not a big deal for some people, but I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Getting from one of these to the other, ugh. They're there, though. Make this, just run the cue. Oh, he's going to play safe. Good shot. Good shot. Well done. Well done. That makes it easier. Well done. Don't go that way. Come this way. Yep. Come down to this rail. You can make this ball. If you don't make it, at the very least, make sure. If you hit it, you're probably going to make it, though. But at the very least, make sure you hit this 2 ball. Because. No. Come down to the bottom rail. Come down to the bottom rail. I think he used his extension already. Bottom rail. Bottom rail. End kick. Justin's going to show me that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I hope he does. I got it coming to me. Say, I'm going to show you a thing or two, Mark Weaver. Tell me to go to the end rail. Watch me kick this in the side and get shape on the 8. Prove me wrong, Justin. Prove me wrong. Let's go wide. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. Not only did he hit it, he didn't make it, but then he didn't even scratch. Oh, my gosh. The things that had to have happened on that shot there is phenomenal. To not scratch, oh my goodness. Gerson's got to be going, how does it come to this? So you got to back cut that 10. Cut it in the side. You know what I like doing? I like running the cue ball up to that end rail and then into that 14 ball. Bump that 14 out of the way. put it in a different spot on the table. Just like that. Boink. Oh, maybe a little bit more of a bump. Now, if that 10 was on the rail a little bit more, I banked this 2-ball. I don't care what happens with the 8-ball because I know stripes ain't going anywhere. But that 10 goes pretty easy on the side, so. Got to be careful on this ball. If you miss this ball, you're going to lose the game. Yep. Miss that ball, you're going to lose the game. You should, anyways. Good shot. Perfect natural shape, too. Well done. Very well done. Very well done, guys. And they're right back in this. 4-6 and breaking. Momentum on their side. Definitely at the advantage right now. Gonna make this first. Yep. Well done, well done. So, 4-6. Got another match coming up after this. Taking a look at all of our sponsors. Oops. One of those has to get removed. What a good run they had with pool, though. Have to get that one taken off in the middle of the screen. And that's a really good spot for the What Now in Pool podcast logo. Four to 6. Down 5-0. Was it 5-0 or 5-1? And now it's second ball break even. Now they almost have the advantage. 14 goes in the lower left corner. I'm shooting that ball right now. I'm going to run the cue ball off the bottom rail into the 13 gently. Could even take the 12 now if you want to start. I like the 14, though, because it helps me open up that 13-11. And then I've got whatever ball I want to shoot in the side between the 15, the 10, and the 12. I'll have 3 balls I could shoot in the side pocket. So you just got to make the 14. Yep, just got to make that ball, run the cue ball off the rail into the 13 ball. No. Oh, he missed it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, straight into the 15 in the lower left corner, though, so still at it. That's right, Max. There's no lead that is insurmountable in these Scotch doubles events here. Maybe at other venues or something, but it seems anytime a team gets out in the lead here, the other team always just it sways back that other direction. It's been multiple events that happens. I've commentated a lot of them, and it's a regular occurrence. One team gets ahead, the other team comes back. You can bank on it. So you're going to have to figure out a way to get up there on that 9 ball at some point. I don't think this is a ball to do it on, though. Because he might... I don't think you're going to scratch. This ball might work, actually. You got a little bit of a rail to work over there above the 9.
New match. Bobby Filippi.
Oh, Oh, my goodness. What a good try. What a good try, man. What a good try. You would have had a tough shot from there, but I like the effort. Billy Bob's in the house. Flying under the radar. Another of our sponsors here at the stream, D-Hand Garage Doors. Oh. Well, the ball I shoot here, and I don't think Gerson's going to do it. I shoot that 12 ball, and I run the cue ball into the 9 ball. I probably scratch off the 9 ball in the lower right corner, though. But I still shoot it because sometimes I'm dumb like that. But I think that is a good breakout, though. The natural path to break it off that 12, but man, good try on that combo too. Good try, Gerson. You got a good game, man. You got a good game. Now he could make the 6 ball from here, but ooh. Yeah, in fact, if he does make the 6, I think he moves the 9-4. But he also moves that 9-4 off of a combo. Just got to make it. Got to make it. Oh. All righty. From here, what I do is I take the 10. I roll up table past the side pocket, get on the 12. And then the 12 I use to get on the 9. 9, I come back across the table for the 13-11 combo. That's my route. Just because the 10 leads so perfectly right to the 12. Now, you're in a less advantageous position, to say it nicely. Yeah, I love that 10 ball from where he was, man. Just roll up. You see where that chalk is past the side pocket right there? Get right all about in that area. Take the 12. Natural path up to the 9 ball. And there you go. Now that headset, Jerry, I switched headsets because something happened up here on one of these cables where it sounded like it went dead. Can you say, yeah, you're not saying anything because something happened up here, I think.
Something.
Oh, there you
go.
There we are. Now you're back.
Okay.
It's this connection right there.
Okay. Now we're back. Yeah.
Yep. Now you're good. All right.
Looks like they're tightening it up a little bit here.
Yeah. It was, 5-0, 5-1, and
wow.
Gerson and Sam kind of clawed it back into it with the help of Justin and Dan a little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of expected in this bracket, though, you know. Teams are going to not always get out. Oh.
Well, Gerson's going to cut her right down the corner.
Yeah, it goes. You could cross bank this on the side, too.
Yeah.
Bring the cue ball right down between the 4-7 over to the right side and get on the 12. I kind of like that play more, but I'm more of a banker than. I don't like that cut. I don't think he can hold the cue ball. But I think that ball does bank very well across side.
Yep, I like that shot.
I like the cue ball on that because.
I'm setting up 2 matches for next Friday as well.
Okay. Did he just pay an entry to the free tournament? I'm just kidding.
You talk about CR's Monday Night Free one?
Yes, that's awesome.
It's kind of cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Ooh, shooting a combo. I don't mind that. Good cue ball up there.
Yeah.
Look at that. He just fired it in like it's nothing, too. Now, you either shoot that 7 and run the cue ball off the rail into the 4, or you're going to end up having to do that anyways, off the 2 ball. So, bring it across the table, make the 7 a little bit easier. I don't want to shoot that combo no matter what. And now you're going to have to shoot the combo. Oh, boy. I don't think he got on the 5. But if you want to shoot this combo, if you bring the cue ball right up in there, you're in a good spot. Take away that 9 ball off this combo, and you're good. The cue ball's good. Uh-oh. I think that might have been a little bit of a miscue even. But that's the thing that I was mentioning to Jerry when he hopped back on here is that, and again, not a knock on Dan or Justin, or even on Gerson and Sam, but some of these racks are being given back to the other team. You know, not necessarily on forced errors. It's more so on unforced errors. Which again, as you're going to see as the ratings kind of predict, you know, it's going to happen. Get that upper division going, and you should expect less mishaps on runouts. Oh my goodness, that was bad luck there. That was bad luck, Sam. Man, that ball goes just past that. You're golden on that 12 ball. Golden. I don't know if I want to do it that way, but
what do we got here, Mark?
that'll work. 6-4, and they got ball in hand. Sam had a very unfortunate scratch in the side pocket.
Yeah, we just got to leave him on the good line here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would try to. I mean, this will work, but don't bump that 4.
Or hit high and bump it out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot. No angle though on this. Oh, oh boy. Straight in.
The heat's on now.
Yep. Well, if I'm Dan, I'm going to draw back just to the rail, or go forward. Yeah, he does have a little bit of an angle, so. Good shot, Dan. Well done. Because if you can get an area on this 8 ball, I mean, if you weren't here perfect, you can always take a run at it and get the cue ball back down table and leave them a bank. So.
All right.
Good
big,
shot. That's a good
Justin.
cue ball, too. Look at it at the cue ball there.
Yep.
Just in case something goes awry. Don't float it so the cue ball gives them, you know, just an easy shot in the 12, but. So 7-4 now.
7-4 going to 9. Next match, what do we got? We got Sean and Ryan
against Maurice and Braylon.
All right, good.
Braylon Jensen. Seven to 4 and breaking. It's a good spot to be in for sure.
Who's been breaking, Justin?
Yeah, well, they've been kind of mixing it up. Everybody's broke some.
Okay. I heard Justin hits like 350-yard drives.
I can imagine. Look at me. He's like Paul Bunyan, man.
He had a little follow on that, but he hit it pretty hard.
Well.
Not a whole lot, though, right?
No. His best shot might actually be the 5 ball up there.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I don't really like the 1-6 combo because you're going to end up shooting that 5 probably anyways. There's nothing to shape other than that 5 up there off the 1-6 combo. The 1 will float over the right side rail. cue ball will be down in that left quadrant area, so you're going to end up probably shooting the 5 as it is. Or you can take the 3 right now.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah,
okay.
That's even better.
Good shot. Good shot, Dan.
Boy, look at that 10 ball right there. Oh.
That's your spot, Mark.
Yep. Well, the 10 will move off that 13, though. If they play it off of it. If they get a chance to get to the table. The ball that'll give them some trouble, though, will be the 2 ball. Got to be careful on this angle here. I don't know which he's really playing. Oh, don't go in there. Now you almost have to take the 6. If you want to run out, you take the 6 from here. You don't take the 4, take the 6. There you go. Ideally, if you can run it into that stripe right there, that 9, but you can get over there. Yeah, don't bump with that 9. Don't mess with it. Don't listen to me.
New match, Corey Peterson, Patrick Wayes, table 18.
Yeah, a little bit of inside. I'd go to the right side of the 9. Heaven forbid you get on you lock on that 9 on the right side of it. Like there. Oh. 1 goes. I think. It's got to be close. Now, if this 1 goes, I'm going down to the bottom rail with it, the cue ball, and I'm running right up into that 2 ball, and I'm trying to move that 2 ball. So I don't think I can shape it again. It doesn't go in the lower right corner. So I'm going to try to roll the dice and move that 2 ball somehow.
No, hotel 5's open. Then they can pay the special.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't like cutting this ball because I think if he cuts this, the 8 ball might go for a swim. Yeah, if he cuts this ball. This 8 ball might go for a swim here. I don't think he can bank it in the side either.
No, that's not going on the side.
That 12's. I don't think he can get it off that 13 going wide either. He'd have to hit that just perfect for that to go. I don't know if he can cut that. Yeah, he can cut that.
He's going to try to cut, or he's going to try to then come up behind
go,
here.
Go
He's
miss,
trying to cut it.
Miss the 8 completely, yep.
Yep. Just check on the tangent line here.
Yeah, if he can avoid that 8, they're on the 4. But man, this is a tough shot. Better watch your time there, bud. Better watch your time. You had your extension.
New match, Kelly Nichols, Dave Eckert, table 16.
Watch your time.
Yep.
He's got to be getting close.
Oh, 15 seconds. I just heard it.
Yeah. Oh,
you were right. That 8 ball's going for a cruise.
Yep.
He kept looking and looking and looking at it.
Yeah, he really just fired away at that ball,
Yeah.
though, instead of taking a real aim contact point at it. I wouldn't say it was like necessarily a desperation, but man, that didn't look like any of his other shots. Time just got away from him there. Gosh, I'd hate to shoot this combo and not move that 10 ball. Oh my goodness. I'm going to shoot the 9 here myself probably, but you got to play that 12 off that 10 ball. You have to.
They do every Friday. I just didn't get it from them. Yeah, when you go get it. Yeah, then you can mark them paid.
That's a good safety. Very good safety. Very, very good shot. That's smart.
What do we call it, Mark? Stuck like Chuck.
Yeah, there's he might not even be able to hit this ball. 2 rails. Probably his only play is 2 rails and call the 2. Yep. Bottom rail, left side rail, 2 ball or 4 ball. He's going to go down.
He can go this way, and try to
Down,
bump it.
back up. Yeah, he's not going to hit it this way, I don't think. Going to hit a stripe. Yep, he's going to hit a stripe instead.
All right, ball in
But
hand.
he put the ball back over on the
Yeah,
side again.
2 over there. Well, you can make that 14
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
pretty easy, looks like.
Well, he can take the 12 or
Off
the
the
13
14.
off the 14, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the 12 goes pretty easy. Yeah, I think the 12 goes. But they must have some kind of a game plan for over there because. Oh, he's going to shoot the 14 in the lower right corner.
Who's the little guy?
I don't know. I think he's with that dude right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that Braylon giving it, taking him over there? That was you just a few years ago. That was you. Way to be a mentor, Braylon.
I hope you know he'll be able to see lines better than you will. You can. Just get down on that shot and you see the line right there, Mark.
Now he come off the rail a little bit, so he might have to shoot the. He might just roll forward a little bit and play safe.
Yeah,
I think he's.
I think that's a really smart
worried.
play, actually.
Yeah. He wanted to be straight. He wanted to be on that rail for that shot.
I wouldn't have played it that way, anyways. I would have played that 12 off the 14 and moved those balls.
Yeah. It's
You know
they
what
got
I
a little
mean?
different view
Yeah.
down there, though, too. You know.
You know, just move it, and
Yeah.
then you have ball in hand, so you can place it wherever you want to, and make it easy.
His safety, I heard him.
Yeah,
Good
smart.
shot.
Look at that cue ball too.
Man, he's stuck on there now. Yeah, Big Justin from St. Cloud and Dan the Man from up there.
This is a tough hit here.
They're usually watching TJ play on the stream, and now they're in the hot seat.
Now, if he could get to that right side row though and come down and hit that 4 ball, that 4 could go off the 2 in the side. I don't think he can get there though. Yeah, that 4 will go off the 2 if he can hit it.
That's kind of. It looks like he's pretty tight on that ball.
Yeah, it
isn't
does. It looks like he can't get past there, but he's gonna shoot it. He's gonna go wide.
Just
Go
make
to
sure
the-
that
go
ball
to the-
don't move. Make
Go to
sure.
the left of the 4.
Okay, it's good. I couldn't
Yep.
see if he hit it or not.
Yeah, he went wide.
He did? Okay, yeah, ball in hand. I better call little Joe Villalpando, see if he's watching, Mark.
Yeah, is he still in town or did he?
Oh, yeah, no, he's in Somerset
Okay.
still, or Osceola over there.
Got to give yourself a little bit of an angle. It makes life so much easier than being flat. You should be able to move this off the rail enough though. Make it at least they get more of a cue ball to shoot the 8. Go forward with it. Follow and go 2 rails. 1, 2. 8 in the side. Or like that. That works too. Good shot. But you got to get off the rail. You know, especially shooting in a 8 ball in the side pocket like that. I do not want to shoot off that end rail and cut that 8 in the side. It's dicey, you know? Good out. That was a smart play. They used those balls against them and just kept safing them, and that's just smart pool.
7-5, going to 9, Mark. Next week, I believe we have. I think we have Matt Krieger playing next week. To double check the brackets here. So we'll have Bogey and Mike Finney against Matt Krieger and Mike Loth.
Okay.
These 2 matches are here. Then I'm going to pluck one of these matches here. We'll have 2 matches next week, and then we're 2 matches next week. So it'll be
3 left to
This
go into the
one.
quarters, right?
at one of these, and then there you got these 2, and yeah, it's going to kind of be odd because we couldn't. Man, is that loud or what? Racking the
Yeah,
balls.
that's picking up pretty good, ain't it?
I don't know if they can hear that on the.
Yeah, do you guys hear on the stream? Do you hear them racking the balls like that? I'm curious. We hear it up in the booth here pretty well.
I don't know if there's something we got to adjust up here or what, but. So yeah, so we'll get done with this. Hopefully we'll get done in April with this bracket here.
Mm-hmm. And you need one more team for that upper division.
It might be 2 because Dan Saliente. I'm waiting until this one's really done. We'll fire that other one up.
Yeah. So is Dan Saliente not playing, or?
I think they went on vacation and his partner did, and whatever. So
who was his partner? Do you remember?
I can't remember. I had it wrote down, but.
So Noah says that there's no table sound, so only us must be able to hear that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it is loud though when they move the balls and everything.
Yeah.
For us,
how do you say it? Is Niels Fijian? Is that how you say it?
I don't know, but I better polish up on it.
Yep, Fian. Yep.
Yeah,
you better.
I won't last long in the booth if I'm mispronouncing it. That'll be a lot of fun though. Really looking forward to. Oh, look at that cue ball! Oh no! Oh, jeez! Oh my goodness! That's messed up. Oh my. Well, what do we have here? Here's what I do. I shoot the 6 with ball in hand, play it off the 11, and then I either shape the 5, or the 4 or the 3 from there. The 3 will open up the 5 and the 2. Right? And then the 4, if I leave that 4 over in that area, the 4 will get me on the 7. So 6 off the 11. Actually, the 4 will probably move. 3, move the 5, 2. 1 gets me back down here to the 7, and then I deal with the 4. This ain't a bad play either to get rid of the 7 right now, but that 6 has to go off the 11 ball. Have to. Don't have to hit it hard. In fact, I'd rather not hit it too hard because I don't want the 11 to get in the way between me and the cue ball and the 3 ball. So I'm trying to get this on the 3 from here to move the 5 and the 2. And just move the 11 enough to open up that pocket for the 4. Don't bring it into, or that, oh boy. I think that 4 goes. Yeah, it goes. But does he have enough of an angle now on the 3 ball to move the 5 and the 2? That's the main shot. Don't get stuck underneath him, though. Not bad. Now he can go from the 1 to the 4. 4 to the 5, 5 to the 2. If that 2 goes now, he might have to shoot that 2 now, though. I don't like it, but sometimes you got to shoot a shot you do not like. Because I don't know if they're going to get back on that 5, or the 2, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're not going to get back on that 2 now. Sometimes you have to take that shot that you're not really comfortable with if you want to run the table out. Otherwise, you know what you end up doing if you're gonna run 4 or 5 and you leave 2 out there and your opponent has all the balls on the table. You see what happened last game. All you do is just get safed. So you got to make some kind of a decision. If you're gonna run them out or you're not. If you're gonna run them out, you might have to take a ball that you're not comfortable shooting, like that 2 ball. Now everything goes for stripes. Every ball goes for stripes. Everything has a pocket. Gerson and Sam are benefiting from Dan and Justin running 4 and 5 balls. 6 balls. They're really shooting themselves in the foot. Because it allows a team just to clean up what's on the table. It's a tough cycle. We've all been in it. I've been in it playing 8-ball too, where you're running balls and for whatever reason you just can't get them all to get out. You know what I mean? You tick a ball or a ball's tied up and you take a few swings trying to move it and you just don't get to move it. You know what I mean? And it's a vicious cycle because you end up handcuffing yourself by only having a ball or two on the table. Your opponent can just safe you. They don't have to run out. They just have to keep you from your ball. It's a tough spot to be in, especially when you're ahead in a match and that happens to you, and then you keep looking at that scoreboard and you're seeing the lead disappear, the lead disappear, the lead disappear, and the next thing you know, that's the way she goes. So I gotta at some point get my phone on a charger. It was fully charged coming into this, but we're coming up on 3 hours here pretty soon. It's a good match. It's tight, ain't it? I mean, this is like tight. Unpopular shot, but I think I'm playing that combination, that 9-13 in the side. I don't want to shoot that 12 ball. I think that combo is not hard. And then the cue ball gets a little bit better on that 12. That's the shot I'm going to shoot. It might not be the right one, but the way things are lying right here, I like that shot way better than shooting that 12 ball. And I may be wrong on that, so it's just with that 13 right in front of that pocket there, man. That's not a real difficult combo. Oh, he played a safety again, but I think he sold out to 4. I appreciate good defensive play and stuff, but man, with that ball right in front of the side there, you're straight on the 9 ball. Everybody plays different, but down 5-7 after climbing back in this match, I'm gonna put the heat on this team, and I'm gonna run out from there.
New match, Matt Kitzman, JK.
Oh boy, and I was proven wrong yet again. Oh man, Dan. I think he could have rolled forward on that ball and then tried to shape the 2 up in the upper right corner myself. Elevating like that always just gets so dicey. It's so easy to jam the ball where you're just off a hair left or right, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden you catch a point and that ball rattles and you get what we had right here. So Gerson's safety played out very well. And now he rattled one. Oh boy. Oh, ouch. See, he didn't have to get over there for that 12. The 9 would have led him to the 12. He could have stop shot at that ball. Gerson shoots at the 9, gets over to the left side of the table on the 12, then the 12 leads to the 8. Sometimes I think it's that saying, the cost of perfection is greater than the cost of the imperfections. And that right there is an example. You didn't have to get over on the 12 right there. You didn't have to get perfect. Oh boy, no angle. Yep, I feel your pain, Justin. Dan might have to go forward on this 1-2 rails. Bring the cue ball in between the 9-8 off that lower right side rail and then shape the 2 in the lower left corner. Or draw back and take the 2 in the side. I don't know if he can spin enough to get above it. He's going to try it though, ain't he? There you go. What a shot. Well done, Dan. That was well done. Very nice. Put a little bit of English on that. Did you see that when it grabbed the rail, spun up above the 2? He put outside English on that.
Scratch that. New match, Josh Wallstrom, Contran, table 17.
That's a good out. 8-5. And Gerson played a good safe in that too. I mean, it put Dan in a spot where Dan had to elevate to shape off that ball, but I don't know. I think I shoot that combo still from where Gerson was, and Sam got on that ball in the upper corner, and he didn't have to get on the 12. I think if looking back on this stream, if they rewatch this, it's not trying to be, what's the right term? It's not trying to be overly critical, I guess. I think the right word, overly, but at the same time, as commentating stuff, there's things that they've done in these matches that stand out. You don't have to get over on that 12. And hopefully when they rewatch this, they pick up a couple of things and realize that, sometimes getting on the ball is more important than getting perfect on the ball. And at this, rating area and stuff, I think that's probably more important, because if you're able to move the cue ball to get precise on a regular basis, you're probably going to be in the upper bracket more so than this bracket. And I don't mean that in the wrong way either. I'm not trying to say that in a bashing manner or nothing. It's just the facts. But one thing I think that players, in this bracket can learn from is their patterns are off sometimes, which, I don't have all the right patterns. I've never claimed to be perfect. But there's times they're shooting some things that, hopefully in hindsight when they watch the stream, he missed it. Hopefully when they watch the stream and they can pick up a few things and realize that, sometimes they're getting in their own way, which is kind of expected again. As you go up in the ratings, people get in their way less often. You get over the 700, they hardly ever get in their way. It happens, but you get down to the 500s and the mid 500s, and it happens pretty regularly. An interesting post on MN Pool Players was just a day or two ago by Tanner Pruss, and it was, if you could take 50 points, would you add 50 points on your floor and raise your floor, or would you put 50 points towards your ceiling of play? And I strongly believe that as the ratings go up, you get like to a Rob Matson, TJ, or even the 700 pluses. I think then you look at adding it to your ceiling, because their floor and their ceiling are going to be more consistent. Their floor is going to be higher, I should say, in relation to their average and their peak compared to a lower rated player. You take a 500 or one of these players, I would say raise your floor. Myself, even as a 681, I chose immediately I want to raise my floor 50 points. Floor being the low part of your game. Like for me, I'd be playing down. I would want to remove that 50 points. I don't need to add 50 to my ceiling, because when I'm in gear, I think I go past that 50 points. And I've played enough to where I get past that. I need to eliminate the hiccups and the stuff that keeps me out of these events. To put it nicely, I need to eliminate those things, and that would be raising my floor. So many people feel that whether they're playing good or not, they gauge it off of their ceiling or their top gear. And the reality of it is, without being mean on it, is that if you could hit your top gear that regularly, then it'd all be moot. Because you're always in your in the upper part of your gear, you're going to be climbing up in your ratings. You'll be 700 plus. But too many people gauge, what a good speed in that ball. But too many people gauge whether they're on or not off of their peak rather than median. And their median is where we spend most of our time, the middle of our, where our average is, around it, hovering 10, 20 points up and down, I feel. But as you get 700 plus, they're more tight as far as their ups and downs. Good question, though. I really like his content, and If you haven't followed him, I definitely would. Tanner, Pruess. Some wonderful content that he's been sharing on MN Pool Players and other pool pages. So check that out. But I'd be curious what you guys think, and gals out there in the stream, if you'd take 50 off your floor or add 50 to your ceiling.
I come in at the right time. Is this on the hill?
Yeah, you came right at the time, Jerry.
Wow, that was a good match.
Yeah.
Dan the man and
9
Justin.
to 5. They will advance, and then we'll clean up the table and run the balls through the cleaner, and then we'll be back in a few minutes, everybody.
All right, we're going to restart this, and stick around. I'm going to stop it and restart it.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be right back.
All right, thanks, Mark.